First off, if you don't know what a Bosu ball is, Google it. Fact check it right now.
Right.
It's like a half
Ball.
ball
And a platform on top of it.
and a platform on top. So you have to stand on it and balance. Guys, welcome back to Shit, Gigs, and Topics Season 2. We're back. I'd like to say thank you guys for sticking around. My 11 friends that watch this. We're getting there. We'll get to 100 soon. Anywho, who are you? What do you do? Why do you do it? What do you want to do? Today I have with me I call her Coach Tiff.
That's basically what people call me.
Yeah, I call her Coach Tiff. But your actual name is
Tiffany. Wallis.
Wallis.
Yes.
What's the middle name?
Marie.
Marie.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you're on my phone as Tiff Marie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it always ponders me. I can't see you as Wallis. Where does that come from?
Actually, that's my ex marriage.
Uh-huh.
So that wasn't my maiden name. But even my maiden name, it's a long story, but it wouldn't be like my biological last name. So it's like last name never mattered to me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because I care about my last name, I guess.
Do you?
Well, I mean, I'm a guy, and then I guess distilled on me from my dad's side is like, I don't have anyone that's going to follow through besides you and like carrying a last name.
Yeah.
So now my son will carry my last name. So like,
Yeah.
Because it's very uncommon. At least my last name is very uncommon. But
okay.
if you don't if it doesn't matter, then it's like, and then women don't always keep their last name too.
I think because women, obviously, when you get married to someone, you're expected to change to their last name or hyphenate. Mm-hmm. And so we...
This is a good mix.
Dude.
This is a good mix.
Before we started all this, I was eating that and I had to stop myself. I had to stop.
Oh my God.
It was really good.
Dude, I got the hot one, but I got sweet as well.
No, the little lavender almonds, those are good. But yeah, women are typically expected to change their last name versus a man. I don't think that's expected at all. Like, I don't know if it's ever been done. Maybe it probably has been.
I'm sure it's been done.
Yeah, but...
Fact check that, guys. Come on. There should... Fact check, okay? Fact check.
It's probably a thing.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe. But
I mean, I wouldn't do it.
See what I'm saying?
I mean, I could do it now. It wouldn't matter. As long as my kid had my last name.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Would you be mad if she wanted to hyphenate it with her last name?
Like if are you talking about
when your child's born?
Oh, no, I didn't care. As long as mine came last. And I was like, don't put mine first. Mine goes last.
Fair.
Right?
So do you guys have a name?
Zayden,
that's
We'll see if it sticks. I mean, so far it's stuck. But again, I definitely live every day by day. Mm-hmm. So, we'll see if that decides to be the name after all, or it gets changed. I mean, Malachi was the second one she came up with, and I'm like, I feel it. I see it. It's very unique-ish in a sense, too, the way it's spelled. But Zayden comes from a biblical, like, God, divine, and okay. I'm like, I'm, what's the word? Self-centered, arrogant, narcissistic. So I think, this kid is divine.
He's like, let me just put that out there for everybody. You guys know me. Yeah,
if you don't already know me, you should already know me by watching these podcasts.
No, yeah.
And that's what I say. I ask people their story because I want to know them. And eventually you'll understand me because I tell you parts of my story.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So that's interesting. You don't really, last name D is just like.
Well, no, because like growing up, I had a last name that really wasn't even, like I said, my biological last name. Mm-hmm. So it's a long story for another time. But basically.
She said not for you guys.
Well, it's like it's my like part of my life story. But, I didn't meet my biological dad until COVID. He was in prison for 20 years. And like my whole life, my mom like didn't want to talk about it. It was like, didn't give me too much information.
And that's hard.
Yeah, and she's from Long Beach, and they went to high school together. And like the story goes that basically she was 17 when she got pregnant, and he had like stayed with my grandma and like my aunt and my mom. And obviously they're teenagers, whatever happened. And then he left, and like I didn't know too much in the beginning. It didn't work out between them. She was pregnant. She kept me, and we moved from there to Fresno. And I don't know, I struggled with that. And I don't know, as a kid growing up, like I always tried to be positive, and like I feel like I was really struggling inside with like my identity because I didn't know my biological dad. But now I had a dad that raised me since I was 2. And my mom has 2 daughters with that man. So that's my sisters. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. Anyway, besides the point.
No, but that begs the fact of, growing up without a father or a real father, or like your father, I guess, sometimes can be a difficult thing, especially if it's a mystery instead of just like knowing the facts, I guess.
Yeah.
But you still had a father figure around to help you.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's good too.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, within my family, like we all have our issues. You know what I mean? My parents are divorced now. And basically, like
How does a fly get in here, man? This place is like a sanctuary. I don't let anything in here. It's crazy.
I don't know. It's the smallest fly, though. It's not even that serious.
Which is insane. How did it get in?
I don't know. It's pretty airtight, like sealed.
Right. I know. Anywho.
Okay. Ask me the question again. This is your fault.
What?
By the way.
No, this popcorn was your fault. You were out the snacks. Oh, you're talking about the question?
Mm-hmm. Or me losing my train of thought.
No limitations.
My tattoo.
Yes.
What about it?
That's very positive.
Yeah.
What's the inspiration?
Oh, man. So it's a long story, and I can talk forever.
Man, you got a lot of long stories.
It's my life.
That's what we're here for.
29 years old. I'll be 30 in November, and I feel like...
Oh, you look like a baby.
Thank you.
You look like a baby.
Thank
you get that from mom or dad? Dad, huh?
I got my dad's looks.
Yeah. My kid will have my mom's. Her mom's? His mom's. His mom's looks. So it's going to be a good-looking kid.
That's good. That's good.
I know.
It's kind of, yeah. I mean, anyway, no limitations. So do I do the whole my life story with fitness deal, basically? That's where it comes from.
You can keep it as limited as you want, or you can go into depth as hard as you want as well. Okay.
So basically,
She said, strap in, guys.
I spent from puberty until I was 21.
What a way to start that story.
Right. Being overweight or obese. And I basically decided when I was 21 and married, and in a crazy other situation that might the stories can go on and on. But I lost this weight and got into the gym and fitness industry, and basically this didn't come until I went to the Herndon location where I'm currently at. And I met somebody who basically the energy was just amazing, and I don't know, it was infectious, very positive person. And he basically helped me kind of break through my own way, I guess. I don't know. I felt like with my progress in fitness and health, I wasn't always consistent in, I guess, maintaining, or workouts were easy, but nutrition I've always struggled. But
I got you. Clearly. Yes.
So it's not that bad, actually.
I know. You grabbed the healthiest you could possibly grab.
Yeah. I'm you have to.
And I'm not mocking you. I'm being serious. I know you probably looked at those nutritional facts
Yeah. There's a little bit of added sugars.
Yeah. We're not gonna die.
No,
We went hard
there
today.
I could have picked worse shit. Trust me.
Oh yeah, you could have just got a bag of hot Cheetos. Yeah, that would have been great too.
No.
I'd have been like, all right, this is gonna be that kind of show.
No, definitely not. But yeah, the tattoo is basically just telling myself that I need to believe in myself and like get out of my own way.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, you can cuss, but I'm just gonna bleep out the F's.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're good to go.
Cool. I think I curse a lot, but
yeah, not a lot of people know this unless you watch my 11 viewers. Appreciate you guys. Anywho, all right. So we talked about the gym, you working there. Mm-hmm. What was your first job?
My first job.
Yeah, your first job.
I worked at John's Control Pizza when I was 17, like fresh out of high school.
Bro, is that how you got peppy?
I was already peppy. I was
before that
senior year of high school. I was a cheerleader, and basically, again, I didn't get into fitness till I was 21. So I was like 250 pounds, and
as a cheerleader.
Yeah, like, well, I don't know the exact weight when I was 17, 18, but I was overweight, like a size, I want to say 16, 18, which was like my biggest. And
I'm sorry, I don't understand women's clothing.
That's okay. It's like,
one day I'll learn. I gotta learn. I can't be ignorant about it. That's messed up.
Inches.
So that's waist? No. Well, no. Yeah.
Don't you do measurements? Richard said, no, we don't. Does anybody do measurements? Okay, I'm not trying to out anybody right now, but what is going on over there?
Trust me, the same thing. I've been wondering the same thing. No, first off, no. Our measurement is like the in-body.
Got it. What about like nutrition?
We don't have .fit.
No. Like
M.fit.
No, like talking to them about their goals and their nutrition and guiding them, helping them.
I would love it, but they come in, they take class, and they leave. They come in, they take class, they leave. Some of them were like, yeah, I want to do PT with you. They see the prices, they leave. I'm telling you, they come in, they take class, they leave. We've been getting some extra people, and I think, hey, Wes,
you can bleep it out.
I know.
You can bleep it out. Bleep it out. Bleep it out. Bleep it out.
I guess.
No, literally, he's never gonna.
So, but I'm assuming he wants me to like delegate these newcomers in a certain way that we should like be kind of on a standard, because your guys' standard's pretty solid because you're very close and call all your members, but we don't have a head coach. We don't have that. We have me, Alicia, and Marcus. That's it. Okay, Wes, I don't know what he does.
Does anybody want to be the head coach over there?
I mean, yeah, I would love to, but I don't have the time.
I'm really sorry about that.
You better eat that. Pick it up. Come on. Jesus. You stared at it. You could have just immediately picked it up. It's soaked into the couch now. I'm going to have the cleaners come over. You're getting that invoice.
That is petty. He said, who are you calling? What business?
You don't even want to know.
Oh my God.
Homie's $2.50 an hour. Anywho, yeah, no, it's a mess. It's a mess, but what am I to do? I just work there. And honestly, I wish I had a little bit more time to delegate and dedicate to helping it out. But like,
homie just can't do it?
I don't know. Listens. Alicia goes in, she works, she leaves.
She's a coach and go.
Yeah, and then she works out at GB3.
Make that make sense.
Man, am I going to have to bleep out all these people? Whatever. You guys weren't even going to watch.
Probably not.
What are you going to do? What you think? What? Come at me. Fire me. Do it. Do it.
It's not like that.
I know.
I
love you guys.
No,
I'm
literally.
not saying anything.
I love my fucking people.
I love you guys, but it's not. I'm not blaming anyone for there being no structure. But like, everyone's doing their own thing, which is hard because no one can really get on the
everybody has to have
same.
a fucking second job to be able to fucking survive. And
everyone's doing other shit.
Dude, like
Alicia's
my
got
coach
her other
Victor,
job.
he works at
Kay
Texas
West
State
literally
Brazil.
has a second family.
Dude, it's like everybody's got shit going on, like more like multiple hustles.
Oh. Which brings me back to your hustle. John's Incredible.
Oh my God.
How is that?
No. Okay.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
I was fresh out of high school. And, oh my God, my good friend in high school, like my best friend in high school, Nasai, her dad was like the head, like basically the boss of that building. Hidalgo, really cool dude. And they gave me a job and I worked there and it was cool. It was like 2 years, I want to say. And I did a lot there. I was a party hostess, of course, hosting birthday parties.
Oh, we got to know the hostess with the mostest.
And then they realized that one day the bear called in, right? The mascot. And I think you know where this is going. Okay. So.
Continue.
Okay. So I've always been tall, right? I'm like 5'9".
You know what's funny? I was going to mention that earlier.
What?
When I was at the gym, you looked like you were ahead of that conversation. Like you just stood out, like, cause you had your top on and like you have some like your shoulders you have big shoulders and they're muscular. Like you have a stature and you are taller than the two girls that were the women that were in front of you. Mm-hmm. And it just looked like you were ahead of that conversation. I'm like, I said, go Tiff. Bro, I swear. I was just like, power. You just look like powerful. You just look powerful.
Well, thanks. I mean, I feel like Shannon's the same though. She has her way of being powerful, but yeah, I think
that's funny. Love that way. You know what I totally forgot?
What?
Freedom of speech.
So, okay.
You're like, what do you mean?
Freedom of speech as in Shannon?
No, you know what I mean. No bleeps.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, I love that woman.
What? Anywho.
Do you want me to ask you a question now?
No, we're going to keep talking about this bear thing.
Oh my God. Okay. So basically one day the bear didn't show up and I had to be the bear because I'm tall.
I'm going to choke.
I'm like 5'9", right? And also.
Tell me how you felt.
Hot. And sweaty and not happy. I mean, it was, the first time it was kind of like exhilarating. It's a new situation. You've never been there before. Okay.
Are you talking about like working there or
no, being the bear?
How many times did this happen?
I went out to events. Like I went to the baseball games.
You were
schools.
A mascot?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Oh, that's so awesome. I would have never pegged you to be a mascot. But it makes sense now, though, because you're such a good coach. Because that energy, you provide people with the energy they need to do their workouts. That is crazy. You provided energy to all these little shitheads.
I love my shitheads, okay?
I know. You love your shitheads.
I do.
Yeah, it's crazy. Honestly, that is wild. But it puts the pieces together, though. That makes it make a lot more sense, though, how you're so suited for what you do, like right now. Damn, I'm sorry, but that just caught me off guard.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
I was a mascot.
So did you enjoy that, though? Like, okay, so the first time it happened.
It was fun the first time because you've never done it before, and there's kids, and it's cute, and they're all happy. But You know, it gets old because it's hot in there. You know, you're breathing in a big giant bear head.
How long did you have to stay in that?
Just depended. Like if I was working at the actual location, I would go out once an hour and do the dance.
For like 5 minutes?
Yeah, like
okay.
Max.
Damn, but still, you're moving.
And
in
then
that
kids
thing?
want to take pictures with you, and then on the weekends when it's
I think I took a picture with you.
it's a madhouse. It's a madhouse out there. Yeah, kids aren't so nice sometimes. So like they'll kick you and try to like, yeah, dude. Yeah, no, it's not cool. And dude, and also mind you, I was overweight, and at that time I had big breasts, and like I was, you know, more voluptuous. And
way to describe yourself.
someone was like, someone was like, the bear has boobs. The bear's a girl. Yeah.
How did they even come to that conclusion?
It's pretty. I mean, if you have chest, if you have a big chest, and you're wearing a bear suit, the bear suit's right on your chest, and it's like laying. You know, it's obvious that the bear has a chest.
The bear's strong.
I am. Yeah. I mean, back then it was different. It was not like it was more. I was just, yeah, thicker.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Damn. All right, you got a job number 2?
My second job?
Yeah. Because so far we're hitting the knot right now.
Okay. No.
You don't have a second job?
No, like literally my second job I've ever had. I don't probably remember what order it all went in.
Damn, how many jobs have you had?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite? Oh wait, lies. I already know.
The gym.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, hey, love that place. It's great, but it's unorthodox. Like I don't know. Being the manager there was not the business. You see things from a different perspective, but it's definitely helped me grow, especially in terms of like confidence and learning, dude, selling a membership.
By the way, Shannon's got to run that 5K.
Yeah.
Love it.
I know.
My medal's up there. I think it's up there.
I have mine hanging.
For the Christmas tree run. I was going to have them hanging, but I just kept getting lazy to put them up there. And there's like 3 of them, but only one of them I ran. The other 2 were for Edgar got me.
Okay, that's dope. Dude, you ran that one hella fast. Hella fast.
25 minutes flat?
That was crazy.
I don't know how that's fast.
Dude.
People were like 14 minutes.
I know. No, the one at Woodward. Remember that? Did you see the guy? Like, you were with me, right? The guy that he like collapsed after he like crossed the finish line. He did like 5-minute miles, right?
Yeah, homies with the
Fresno High.
The tips, the frosted tips, bro.
You guys were like,
I know. I betted Edgar. I said that guy with the frosted tips, he's gonna take it all,
and he did.
And he did.
I told you need to go horse.
He bet on the girl, and my girl got second place. His got first. I was like, damn. I almost had 2 for 2.
I just can't believe that you guys actually bet and like you guys could call which female and male were gonna win.
Well, I mean, when they were kind of introducing them too in the beginning, I was like listening and kind of like, but honestly, when I called the dude, because the girl was like already like an elite athlete, but the kid was like, I think from like Fresno High or something. Yeah. I don't know if he was named like as a top runner already. And I feel bad if I didn't know that, but like, I was like, that dude right there, looking at him, he's going to win.
I know. I was right there. I like heard you and Edgar talking about it. And I'm just like, okay, like, I don't know how you can call it, but I mean, that's why, honestly, you should definitely think about like betting. I'm just kidding.
I suck at betting. I'll lose it all.
Have you done horse?
Oh, no. And I'm so glad I have not. I don't know. I feel like, well, that's all kind of luck, I guess.
I feel like they do their research though on like horses and stuff. Like they've been breeded, they're bred.
It's just like football though. Any given day.
Yeah, because people can get hurt and shit. Like,
you know.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Speaking of that, I love me some football. We're coming back with football. Also, we might be doing some stuff with that, actually. We might have Brian on for some fantasy. Sorry for that quick clip. Back to Tiff. All right. Tiff.
Yes.
Start going down the line. Age-wise, which one do you remember? I'm trying to put the pieces together because we have the beginning and the end. So what's in the middle?
Oh, man. Okay. So, yes.
I love the answer.
High school was, honestly, we can start really quickly. Born in Fresno, went to Long Beach, like SoCal area for like till I was 8. Got back here in 2001, like right before September 11th happened. And then basically elementary school was cool. Met my best friend Kimber, who we're still best friends to this day. We've known each other since we were 8, like 20 plus years. And yeah, so the gym. I had got married before the gym and moved back down to SoCal to Corona. That's when I started losing my weight. So the reason why I moved down there is because he was in the military, in the Marines, in 29 Palms. And then Corona is like an hour and 45 minutes away. He started having seizures out of nowhere. And he had like 3 in the course of a month. So he was getting medically like discharged or whatever, or medically separated. And so I moved down there with my aunt, who's like this ray of sunshine, like universe, positivity, law of attraction type person. So she kind of like made me see, like she'd preach stuff and I'd always hear it, but like she's the one that helped me meet my dad. She's always been the one that will figure it out. And she challenged me to do like a notebook basically. And every day I'm supposed to write in this notebook about like what I'm thankful for, something right. That it was me earlier. So I don't feel bad now. She wanted me to like basically write things down day to day, things that I want, need, I'm thankful for, and try to like manifest whatever it was that I was trying to figure out. Because at that age, 21, it's a pivotal age. You're figuring yourself out. You
still know nothing. You're
Dude.
literally like, baby, now you take everything that you've learned and then try it out. That's 21.
Dude, 29. And I'm like, still like.
Now you're 9 years old.
Basically. I
Bro,
mean,
I'm telling you, up to 20, after, like at 21, now it's like, all right, everything you've learned, good luck.
You make all the mistakes.
Oh, yeah. That's when you
get a ticket. You get a ticket for sure in your early 20s.
Or DUIs.
Oh, God, those are terrible.
In my case.
Oh, man. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? I got a reckless driving ticket. Actually, funnily enough, it was on my way back from a trip to see my ex-husband. And I was speeding in the Grapevine, and those mother got me.
Yo, they got me one time
over
in the Grapevine.
105.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Reckless driving.
I was at 97.
It's not bad.
Anything over 100.
105. It was reckless driving.
Did they put it lower?
No.
Really?
I paid like 600 and something.
They clocked you at 105?
Over.
Bro, that's crazy.
I know. I was going down.
Is that like jail time?
I'm lucky that they didn't arrest me. Like, so I have my sisters in the car.
Yeah, that's like I
have my sisters in the car.
Felony? Fact check.
No,
this.
it's not. So I don't think it is. So basically, I was driving downhill, and this woman was like brake checking me, like right in front of me, right? And I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, and I feel like she's like doing it on purpose, like really trying to slow me down. And obviously, I was going fast.
Maybe she knew there was a cop.
I don't know. No. But long story short, this woman pissed me off. So I looked to the lane over, and I'm like, there's nobody in it. And I'm like, let me just get from around her. I turn to the next lane, or into the next lane, and then I just hit the gas to the floor like hard. And I'm also going downhill into the end of the Grapevine where it's coming back into our valley.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Where that station, that's the one. So got pulled over. had my sisters in the car, and I was just like, yo, I didn't realize it was my fault. I'm sorry. I'll take the ticket. Like, take the ticket. They told me, you know, basically let me go, but I had to go back to Kern Valley, which is like, or Kern County, which is like Bakersfield, or I don't even know where that is, but it was like a 2-hour drive for me to go to court.
For court. I know.
Yeah.
I got caught in Stanislaus.
Where the fuck is that?
Exactly. Up north. Up to 99.
Okay, like how far? Give me a nearby, like, big.
Modesto.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to go to Modesto for court. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not fun, like, having to drive.
Yeah, and then I finally got it. I was so lucky. I got it dropped from a DUI 3 to a wet and reckless.
Ooh.
My first 2 didn't come up because they're from Fresno. I don't know what happened when they pulled my rap sheet.
So wait, you have 2 DUIs?
I have 2 DUIs and one wet and reckless. So if I get another one, that counts as 4.
So how do you drive these days?
With an interlock device.
An interlock?
I have to blow into my little device, and it has to read 000, and then I can start the car.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So drinking and driving is no.
Yeah, you literally cannot drink and drive. And that's the funniest thing of all. Like, I literally, if I blow anything over it, I can't do it twice for one, because it'll lock me out. But if I do anything over it, then it'll just it'll just turn off. And you'd have to wait to retest again. It's not going to start if you're drunk. And if you start it when you're drunk, because someone else does, while you're driving, it'll go off again. So if you start it for me and hit 000, I can start it, right? As I'm driving home, it'll like say breathe into me. So if I don't do it, there's a timer that counts down. And if it hits 0, you violate and it locks you out. And you have to go get your car towed, or you could get it before, because you get like 5 days before it like locks you out. You have to go get it like unlocked.
No.
Yeah, bro. It's they tax you, and it's a scam.
That's a pretty like intricate system that they fucking have here.
I know, it's ridiculous.
So then I mean that's the only way that they're gonna like basically keep people from.
So I have to rent that too. By the way, I pay to I lease that stupid device
to be able to drive,
so I can drive. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't drive for another year, and obviously,
you have to drive.
Nowadays, I don't really need to, actually, because my work doesn't make me to. They just pick me up and we just go.
That's dope.
Crazy shit. Anywho. This is so good.
I know. A moment of silence.
A moment of silence. Don't speed down the grapevine, guys. That's it. Just don't speed down the grapevine.
Just don't speed in general. I mean, I can't say that I don't always speed. You know, like
I was gonna say, I was like, I know I speed.
As long as you're safe. You know.
Yeah.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. Drink water and drive.
That's the part. That part.
Yeah, that's what it is. Don't drink and drive, guys. All right. So, coming back from Long Beach, 105 speeding ticket.
Okay. So, I ended up coming back to Fresno with my ex-husband. I'd already started losing weight in SoCal. But back then, I was on this fucking, like, basic-ass cardio, doing the same, like, routine. I started hitting plateaus through it, came to Fresno, found boot camp. It was called Evo Fit at the time. And
Fitness Evo. That's right.
Fitness Evolution. Yeah.
Fitness Evolution.
Yeah, so I found it at Maroa.
That orange.
Uh-huh. That's when I started working for the company, 2016.
You were at Maroa? Mm-hmm. You know that used to be like Center Point?
Yeah, I grew up there, going to that gym.
I went to Center Point because my stepdad lived right there on Simpson Avenue.
I lived on Andrews growing up.
What the Simpson Avenue, right there by the bistro.
Oh,
Santa Fe Bistro?
Santa Fe Basque.
What?
My stepmom owns half the building. She's the bartender.
What the
And my sister works there. She's a waitress.
Say it again.
Santa Fe Basque.
Santa Fe Basque.
Chilton Maroa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like my teen years.
I grew up there.
I grew up there for my teen years.
I grew up there.
I took a freaking
I used to go to that bar and sing and karaoke in there and drink.
What crazy things, man. I used to take an ATV around. That neighborhood. I didn't steal it, I guess. I borrowed my stepdad's car and drove it around. Never had a house party. Anywho, yeah, dude, I lived there for a minute.
What years though? Because where did you go to high school?
Clovis West.
Oh no, I went to Fresno High.
No, I went to West.
What years?
10 to 14.
I graduated 11. Okay.
But I was there because he had that house, and I think I was there from just before, maybe 14 to, so 2010 to 2016 or 17. So you were there before that or after that?
I was there from 2011. 2011 until, 2001. My bad. When I was 8. And then I lived in that same house for 14 years. So 2015. And then we basically moved down the road to Maroa and Ashland area.
Man, I'm going to have to go there now.
To Maroa?
Santa Fe Basque.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Their foods are kind of expensive.
That's how you say it?
Santa Fe Basque.
Santa Fe Basque.
Mm-hmm.
Their food's expensive, but is it good?
Yeah.
Promise?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's very good.
All right. It's what's for dinner.
Honestly.
Okay. Oh, they're probably going to be busy, huh?
No.
Really?
Doubtful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
It's just an older crowd. More regulars that go in there. A lot of the people from the Maroa club, they'll go over there for to the bar and eat and drink.
Yeah, I don't even remember that place looks like.
There's dollars pinned all over the ceiling. There's a jukebox, and then there's booths in the bar area. And then they also have a restaurant side.
You see it too?
Yeah. It's I don't even think it's a fly. I think it's a gnat.
Get out of here.
I can't even see him anymore. I'm in love with these lavender almonds. I knew I would like it.
Yeah, they're bomb, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is a great mix.
Dude.
We created something special right here.
The chocolate chips was a great idea. You knew that.
Are you high? Let's add chocolate chips.
That's basically what happened.
Yeah, that was a good conversation.
The fact that you're wearing a Dodgers jersey and I'm wearing a Giants jersey.
You know what's funny? I used to be a Giants fan.
So now you're a Dodgers fan.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How does that happen?
It's a long story.
Long story short?
Long story short, my mom moved to LA for a little while, and she would be going to the games, and I dated a girl who was also a LA fan, and I hadn't really been watching baseball probably after they had their 10, 12, 14. I hadn't watched for a while, and then I kind of fell off of watching it and not really cared about MLB, and then being reintroduced into it, I started to pay attention more to the players and everything going on and this and that.
Stats and stuff.
Yeah, so then I was just started watching the Dodgers try to win a World Series over and over and over. And then in 2020, because of the pandemic, I'm not going to take away their World Series. Everyone had the same opportunity, I believe. I don't know, but still counts, I guess.
Yeah.
The Astros won, shouldn't, but that's a different story. Anywho, but it's been fun to watch this team because I feel like, they've had some talent and they've, continued to hustle their way to the top, but for some reason can't finish every time. Yeah, they can't finish every time. And that's frustrating because I feel like, and I'm a 49ers fan, they've been hustling their way to the top and shit just happens and they can't finish.
I think with sports, especially you don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like people could easily get injured or anything really, to the point where you might not have your best player. And teams have basically like lost the Super Bowl because of it. You know what I mean? Or their chances just because like their star player got injured. I feel like.
Sports. But we're not here for sports.
Right.
We're here for this wild reason of why you do the things that you do.
Because I'd love to. I love them.
Too vague.
Okay. So
why do you wake up in the morning?
Because I want to work out and I want to help people.
There we go. It's a good answer.
Yeah.
I've been trying to understand that myself.
Asking yourself that question?
Yeah, I don't know why, but like I have the whys, I guess. I don't know.
Well, why did you get certified in training?
Because I had to. Because I took on the responsibilities.
Okay. But was that like where your passion was?
I do enjoy coaching and training. I don't know, but I think helping people or just, I don't know, some way communicating is more or less the thing that... How
did you get into training in the first place?
So I'm front desk, right? I needed a second job because when I was working at the restaurant, I wanted a morning job so I can have a little extra cash to just piss away like I always do. You know what I'm saying? But I needed to do something with this extra time, and I needed to do something constructive. And the gym had been something that had been really helping me since after one of my breakups. I was never as fit as I am now. I was always just like dad bod. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was never like tone defined or anything. And not that was ever a goal, but like seeing the ability to be able to do that through like perseverance and like focusing my energy on something else, like, and also growing a lot mentally, because during the time that I was trying to work on, my body, I was also trying to work on my mind, where I was just listening to a lot of audiobooks and doing a lot of self-reflections and trying to understand. Yeah. So I feel like the gym had definitely been a point in my life to where I've been able to pull myself out of like a dark hole and try to understand a little bit more about how I can help myself in this future. Yeah. And also giving me the ability to walk tall while I do it.
No, definitely. I mean, so training, how did like your transition from the restaurant to training go?
So I had already knew how to like talk to people and like please them, because as a server, you got to suck people's dicks. So I already knew how to do that and make people happy. So transitioning into it, I had already done customer service. So when I started at the gym, I was doing front desk. So I would always see the same faces that would come in at 4 a.m. because I used to be an opener. I used to work Monday and Tuesday at 3 because I had community service from like 6 a.m. to 2, and I didn't work at the restaurant those days. And then Wednesday, Thursday, I would open at 4 a.m. So I got to see the PM and the AM crowd. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a lot of them started to recognize my face because I'd be there. So in the AM, I got to see and work with, for the most part, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
Because Rob would always be there in the morning because he'd have his 6 a.m. and his 8 a.m. Mm-hmm. So he would be there even at 3 a.m. to work out.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know. Freaking wild. That guy's awesome.
Love him.
So I got to see, how he operated, at least when he came in, because I'm bored most of the time, and I'm curious about things. I guess, I don't know, good thing. I'm very observant. At least I try to be very observant. So I just observed him in his daily activities and how he did his things, and I would pop into class once in a while to, like, record something and post it, or send it to, like, Edgar at the time, or something like that. So I would go in, and they all say hi, and I'd say hi, and I would do some workouts and because I would always check them in,
Yeah.
and then send them in class, and because they always had at the time like a receipt, so when you check them in, you had a receipt.
We don't print the better. We don't even with the receipts. They've told us many times, and
yeah, every time I said, where do I put these, and they get thrown away.
you just want to waste the paper. You guys just want to.
That's all you're doing.
You're literally gonna throw it in the trash.
That's it.
That's literally it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. So dumb. Whoever thought of that process.
It was like you must. I said no. Why?
No, I just put them in the quick ad.
So you came to you were front desk.
So I never had any intention of, like actually taking over until the point of where Rob is like, yeah, I'm going to be bouncing in the next 2 weeks, right? So they don't have a coach.
Oh my God.
And during all this too.
So we coached all the classes.
So during this, no, I didn't coach the PM because Bree had the PM class. She had the 5:30.
That's right. I forgot about Bree.
Yeah.
Have you talked to her?
I have not. She's been thriving, I hope.
I'm sure.
I believe it. Yeah. No, I haven't, only because like, I don't know. Every time I think about it, I'm like, she's probably really busy.
I'm sure.
But I'm like, I don't know the time difference. What's the time difference? Like 3 hours?
Is it Florida?
Florida.
I would imagine 3.
Yeah, every time I think about it, it's always later in the day. So I'm like, I'll be asleep. I miss her though. I learned a lot from her too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Different things.
What was your favorite thing or like most, I guess, impactful thing that she taught you?
Sheets.
Sheets or cheats?
Sheets.
What does that mean?
I actually taught one of my trainers, one of the trainers. I could be the head coach. I just don't have the time. One of the trainers at Fort, I taught her this. So everything and all the workouts are done in Excel sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah. She taught me how to do that.
That's dope.
Yeah. Is that how you do yours?
I just have it and I program it. Like, I use it, but I also kind of.
So the girl that I taught, she had it in her notes, like her phone notes.
Yeah.
So too much stuff, too much clutter. This is like organized.
Yeah.
And then I also did like, I formatted my bills in Excel sheet and other stuff. And I'm like,
that's smart.
This is a useful tool that I never, like I knew it existed, but nothing pushed me to need to use it or want to use it and want to learn it. She gave me that push.
You want to know what the most impactful thing that Rob taught me? How to time block my schedule. So when I first became a head coach, everything was like, they didn't give me a roadmap. They didn't give me any type of direction. They were just like, you're a head coach. These are your expectations. But they didn't really like give me directions on how to do my job. So
yeah, Bree got kind of the same treatment too.
It was like, it's hard to like, you're like, do I know what I'm doing? Or like, is this right? But Rob was really cool within, he was able to like do weekly like check-ins or every 2 weeks, I guess. And basically teach me the ropes. He's actually the person that like found me or like saw Coach Tiff before anybody else and like helped me become a coach. So he's like a mentor to me. But basically he taught me how to like, even on my own personal time, I time block like when I'm going to wake up, go work out. Like my whole day is time blocked in my schedule, like the whole thing. And I don't know. I'm jealous. It really.
Can you teach me that? Can you teach me to football?
It's simple. Yes, it's simple, honestly, and it helps because it gives me notifications. Like I've got measurements right now. I got this. I got that. I got my meetings and all this.
I started to put stuff in my calendar on my phone.
It helps.
Like every day around 12 p.m. There's an alarm that says check Sierra.
There you go.
Yeah, I got to make sure she's okay.
That's good.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. Until it becomes a habit, that's why it's there. Literally every day.
They say it takes 30 days to make or break a habit.
Oh, yeah, I know.
How many days has it been?
What?
Setting the alarm.
I don't even know.
Longer than...
Son of a bitch!
Longer than 30 days?
I think it's been longer than 30 days.
Okay.
But every time I see it, it cracks me up. Because I'm like, I already did it. Or if I hadn't done it, it's just a reminder. Do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that was like a whole handful.
Yeah. I kind of want to learn how you block your schedule.
So basically, I have like the things that I do on a regular basis. Like just like, you know, when you eat on a regular basis, like you have staples in your diet.
Dude, my schedule always fluctuates though. How do you?
Well, my morning is always the same. I wake up, I go work out, and then I'm at work.
What if you got to take a morning shit?
I do.
You add that in the schedule already?
It doesn't get down to like the detail like that. My shits aren't scheduled. No.
Mine used to be.
Oh.
When
why?
Oh my God! Can you stop breaking things?
It just simply, I don't know.
Lifted.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Right there. No, when I was like FDA in the morning, because I would be there at a certain time, and I would just like eat because I had kind of the same schedule because of when I was working at the restaurant as well, and yeah, for some reason around like 7:30, 8 o'clock window, it was like crap time. I was like, Aaron, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I mean, okay, so I don't know about you, but sometimes when I have coffee in the morning, that could induce like the need to take a shit.
I don't even know sometimes because like I'll have like 6 espresso shots and I'm just chilling.
That's called, you are probably a caffeine addict, but
you don't know me.
I feel that strike a nerve.
Whatever.
Did it sting? No.
Where's my energy?
No, literally though, like caffeine or
I could
nicotine. Also.
Oh, now we're hitting a sore subject, huh?
We all have bad habits.
No, I would have a coffee in the morning, a pre-workout with my workout, and then a Celsius later.
I was the same. I was literally like first thing in the morning, and this is like alternating between different like things, but it's always coffee, a pre-workout of some sort. At one point it was Bangs back in the day. Then it was like not the Alani Nu, Celsius. And caffeine basically like 2 to 3 different times a day I was consuming like an excess of caffeine. And I don't know, I feel like recently I've noticed more if I drink caffeine later in my day that I don't get as like to bed as quick, you know what I mean? But
that's what everyone says too. And then sometimes I believe it and sometimes I don't. I don't know, because I'll think like too much before I'm trying to go to bed, and I'm like, is that the caffeine doing that? Because my body's tired as hell.
I go through the same thing, honestly. I feel like, especially this week.
You said, and 3, 2, 1, switch. You said, why am I doing this? I'm laying down in bed. Think about something else.
No, it's bad. Yeah, like this week, especially, like I found myself laying in bed late, and normally I'm asleep by like 10. I'm in bed by like 9.
Did that fall in the cracks?
I don't even know.
Oh, it's over. Get out now.
I'm like, I gotta go. I'll clean it. Oh, I think I found it. No, wait. Did I get it? Okay, that's a chocolate chip. I got it.
Jesus. You were trying to smash chocolate in my couch.
No, I got it out.
2 invoices.
That'll be $200.
$250.
I knew it.
250.
I knew it. That's the tip. So, basically, remind me what we were saying right now before this incident with the chocolate chip.
The gym.
The gym.
Morning.
Oh, the routine. Yes. My routine's always the same. So, I go to the gym in the morning. I wake up pretty early. It was like 4:30 for a long period of time coaching the morning classes. Then 5. Now it's like 6. I'm getting to the gym by 7. But it's always working out until after the 8 a.m. class.
Oh, no. That's not good.
What?
That means it wants to shut off.
The camera?
Yep. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
How long does it last?
I don't know. Minutes. Yeah, I'm not really sure.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, yeah. It's always going to be waking up, working out, eating my breakfast, clocking in around 10-ish, working till 2. And then I have my lunch from 2 to 4. I work out on my lunch as well. I do like strength training after I've eaten because I fast in the morning. And then I coach the evening classes. And it's like the same routine Monday through Thursday. And then Friday comes and here we are doing this.
Real. Are you always hungry in the morning?
Not always, no.
Oh, that's like, man, sometimes I'm like always hungry in the morning where I'm like, I literally will have like a bagel and butter. Toasted cinnamon raisin bagel and butter.
That sounds fire as to be honest.
But when I get time, I'll throw a sunny side up egg, a little bit of cracked pepper, and some cholula.
He said.
That's what I had for breakfast today.
No, that sounds delicious.
Cha-ching.
I eat like an omelet or a veggie scramble every morning with avocado and like different.
That's such a. I should do that more often
Because
I always have the veggies, so I should definitely just like chop, and then just.
It honestly at work I have to cook it in the microwave, but it's actually not bad. I figured it out.
I believe it.
And then when I'm at home, I'm Chef Tiff and basically make myself like a nice little, omelet.
I like that. Hashtag treat yourself.
Basically, sometimes I'll work out at the Moroa gym because I live right down the street because I don't want to have to go and eat at the gym versus eating at home where I can like, and then getting ready in your own home versus at the gym. Wouldn't you rather?
I don't know, the Colonel.
That's the one thing about popcorn. That's why they have popcorners, but like popcorn is just so nostalgic.
Ow. Yeah, like today I went to Herndon.
How was it? How was your experience at Herndon?
Mid. No, it was cool. I mean, it was simple. All I did was hack squat, leg press, some squats with the barbell, and I had to go to my practice. So,
did you do the Smith machine or the regular barbell?
Oh, now it's gonna die.
Wah, wah, wah.
I know. We'll be back
after this break.
After this break. Why do we do the clap?
Honestly, I clap as a coach in boot camp quite a bit.
Oh
when
my
I
God.
When I want these to move, dude.
So that's one of the biggest things that I feel like I've learned from Rob is that how to motivate. I watched him motivate these people, and
it's 6 a.m.
I don't want to say like cheerlead. But like cheerlead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think that's one of the biggest things where I was like, I learned kind of how to cheer people on. You know what I'm saying? Like get them
Be
to do that.
Encouraging.
Get them to do that extra rep and
believe in themselves.
Yeah. Like
that's what you do as a coach is that you help people to believe in themselves because when they come in, they feel weak. They come to you they're like, hey.
And all I tell them is, look, I believe in you as much as you do, if not more. You can get this done. And that's what I tell them.
And it doesn't matter what level that they're doing it at. Like the whole point for our boot camp at least is like we meet you where you're at. And we identify your weaknesses, and we want to help you make those weaknesses strengths.
Dude, that's so crazy. See, this is what I really wondered is everyone, if they do think like that. By the way, guys, don't blame me for my battery dying, okay? We're getting used to this. Welcome back. Anywho, so, oh my God.
Okay, first of all, that was like 2 drops.
Right on.
I know, fired. I'm fired here. I'm sorry.
On the pillow. Okay.
I was thirsty.
So one of the biggest exercises that I have people do is a Bosu ball squat hold.
Oh yeah.
So first off, if you don't know what a Bosu ball is, Google it. Fact check it right now.
Right.
It's like a half
ball
ball
and a platform on top of it.
So you have to stand on it and balance. No one has balance.
Well,
no
I mean,
one
like,
has
okay,
balance.
people be falling over just walking, okay, tripping over themselves. But get on that Bosu ball, and I've never seen so many grown ass people with their legs just like.
It is the funniest thing I've ever seen because I put it in at least one of my classes throughout the entire week. I swear to you. And this happens because I have a specific booty blast class at 9 a.m. Saturdays. You should come. Anyway, I'm like,
I'm down.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Are you teaching tomorrow?
Today's Friday?
Today's Friday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
9 a.m.
Yeah, 9 a.m. tomorrow. Come to Fort, and it's gluten hammy day.
Maybe next Saturday, because this Saturday I'm doing boot camp and then I'm doing measurements. But I will make sure next Saturday I'm free. Wait, next Saturday, I'm sorry, is the community workout.
Yeah, oh yeah, I have mine too.
Mine too.
And we have an NFL draft that we might bring to you live. I don't know yet. We'll see. I don't know. It's gonna be here too. Okay. I know. So that means, I don't know. That'll be wild. I should do that, huh? That'd be.
Why not?
Why not? Right?
Like live react to
the
draft.
But I have to plug that into my computer and then this into there and then set it up somehow. I don't know. We'll think about it. You know what's funny? When this airs, this will already have happened. Go figure.
When do you post?
Well,
you got to edit.
Season 2 is actually coming out very soon.
Oh, so you're not
where we're from.
And this is episode.
So this is gonna be. This might be episode 2 of season 2. I don't know yet. We will definitely see. But I definitely
2. Okay.
2. Yeah.
Ooh. I'll take it. Weep. So the boot camp. Definitely gonna have to come try your Saturday 9 a.m. class at some point for sure.
No, for sure, because I'm gonna put you through hell. But that's what I love is I target people's weaknesses, and that Bosu ball is people's weakness. Okay. And I throw it out there every time, and they go, "Why, Coach Dick? Why do you do this to us?"
Do they really call you Coach Dick?
No, no one does. No one actually ever does.
I'm like, Richard. I mean Dick. I couldn't do it. I couldn't call you Coach Dick. That would be pretty funny though.
Or Coach Richie Rich.
So with the Bosu ball, back to that real quick.
Yes.
I recently started making my members do a wall sit, balancing on a Bosu ball. And yeah, like I'd never seen so many balancing on the Bosu ball. These people, I've seen people sink into a squat and drop down to the ground. I've seen legs shaking, trembling.
Oh my God.
They have fucking Parkinson's.
I'm going to let them do that because I feel like that would be easier. I have them just do a squat on the Bosu ball and hold that for a minute.
Well, so you would think it would be easier, but I feel like the quads feel it way more. And I'm like backs against the wall. You're not, quit leaning over. Stop.
Yeah, right exactly. Right.
So they're like, and I'm like,
I do this because I hate them. Just kidding. I love you guys.
No.
But that's so difficult, though, to hold that balance.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you have any annoying members? Like,
no.
Really?
I mean.
Nobody that, like, kind of grinds your gears? Like, no, you don't have to say any names?
Not in my boot camp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But somebody outside of boot camp?
No. Honestly, no.
Oh, my God. Okay, I have this one member. Her name, I'm not going to say her name. Well, she'll never watch this, but still. We'll call her Deborah. Deborah is just...
Not you, Debbie. We like you, Debbie.
No. Well, her name is Kim. And Kim, God bless her, she's 50. She just turned 50. She still lives with her parents and probably has never had sex. And we think something's like, she's normal, but she doesn't drive. And she's a dog walker. And anyway, this woman will come in and literally anybody who's new, she's like, "Is it your first class?" And then they're like, "Yeah." And then she'll be like, "Oh, well," starts talking about me and like basically calls me a drill sergeant, says like how intense I am.
Which you are.
Yeah, sure. But don't tell people who've never taken the class that.
Honestly, if I could, I would probably put you in like Army like colors and swear they would be like, "Oh yeah, she's for sure military."
I mean,
you probably coach like K West.
No, I don't know.
With a little bit
about
more
that.
enthusiasm, I think.
Yeah.
A little bit more enthusiasm.
Cheery.
Yeah, cheery.
Fun, dancing. Let's go, let's move. But all this, like, get shit done.
Yeah, you spill that again.
No.
Bro, you're canceled.
I saw it.
You're getting canceled.
I felt it. I saw it. I watched your eyes look at it, and then I realized.
Everyone's getting canceled.
Oh, my God.
No. I got you though.
That was great.
I don't know. There's definitely some members that I'm just like, you know, like honestly, it was funny because Edgar posted and I reposted it, and then a couple other people reposted it, and then even a member that like has seen me, because obviously my Instagram has a lot of for Washington material and vice versa, right?
Right.
So a lot of people like recognize my face now, maybe, hopefully, I don't know. But this lady
They're like,
goes,
who are you?
But I know, right? They're like, but, and I try to say hi to people.
Richard's like, hi, my name's Dick.
Like, look at me. Look at this
Coach Dick over here.
Yeah. And you. So she actually liked and commented on the reshare that Edgar made that I reshared. And it was Justin Bieber going, hey, can you guys like do something here?
Yeah.
And talking about like the teenagers like just huddled in a group.
Yeah.
Don't be GB3. I don't want to be GB3.
I'm dead.
Don't be GB3.
No. I mean, I don't think we ever could be. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, there's just like that clout for GB3. And I feel like...
Cool. Keep it there. People that are at our gyms want to work out. Want to get the grind in.
That's true.
And want to hurt themselves.
Shannon at the front desk, our manager, she'll be like, yeah, like everybody in here, we're just here to get shit done. Like the females, we're serious. They're fit. And they mean business. Like these bitches lift heavy weight. And I'm like, good. I mean, good overview. Sure. They're totally here to like hit some shit. But just Shannon at the front desk selling the fact that our gym is not like GB3. Like it's just not.
I mean, we definitely have some women that you're like, you're snatched and beautiful. What are you doing at a gym? Kind of type of thing. Like these ladies, and they be putting in the freaking work, bro. I'm telling you,
that's why they look like that.
They be putting in the work, you know. And they have trainers that train them, and you know, and they put in the work
as they should. I mean, I feel like these people who look this way, it's sometimes obviously people have surgeries and they're there to maintain it, or they've worked really hard to get there. But I mean, you can't like you can't knock it is what I mean. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like you can't say, oh, like that ain't shit, because no, they worked hard for that and they're doing the work. You know what I mean? Like, where are you?
Yeah, she shows up every day. Like, I don't care what you want to say. This lady shows up every day. I've seen multiple women show up every day, 5 days a week, doesn't skip a day. And I'm like, that woman, bro, dedication. I don't care if, you know, she does talk through her exercise. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Good. Enjoy it. But, like, she's there every day. She puts in the work.
Yeah.
And you could tell.
Oh, absolutely.
What, do you think she's just there to shits and gigs? No. I mean, they're there. They put in the work. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah. I feel like if you're there every day, I mean, now, granted, you have a lot of people who are there every day who keep looking the same. They might have some work to do. And, I mean...
That's diet.
I was going to say that has a lot to do with your habits.
That's what I tell people, too. And I try to navigate them, too, as well. I'm like...
I mean,
eat as good as you can, you know? Eat as good as you can.
We can't say too much because, like...
This is good seltzer water.
But mind you, like, it's not an everyday thing for me. It's literally seltzer water, basically. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's super chill. And then the snacks I brought don't make me feel bad. You know? No, I'm serious. Do you ever feel... Okay, so I mean, okay, your fitness journey, like growing up, naturally, ectomorph, mesomorph, endomorph, like what was your body type, and then what was your experience with fitness? You know, like
always athletic for sure.
Okay.
And the first thing that I was into was soccer, I guess. So it was soccer that I played throughout for like 11 years when I was a little kid.
Okay.
I had been into basketball. Running was
basketball
just a thing.
Basketball and soccer are the same shit. The ball can either be kicked or touched. You know what I'm saying? But no, yeah, for sure.
A lot of ball touching in this.
All the balls.
You have no gag reflex.
Anyway.
Off camera. Sorry. Off camera, she asked me questions personal about my life. It got bad.
It was a topic. And
I discovered stuff. I running. sprinting, I guess, more or less, because when I was in cross country, I don't think that was really the thing.
So you were a runner growing up.
Yeah.
Okay, so explains why you were not conditioned to run a 5K and ran that shit real quick. And then he's like, that wasn't fast.
Well, because, I don't know.
For regular people,
that's fast. I've never gauged my ability ever. And then when I went to high school too, it was probably a way for me to gauge it, but I was too shy at the time, and I didn't make it. I didn't want to go back after after tryouts for some reason. Everyone had their own cliques, and me being a brand new kid at the school that I was at, I was just too shy and not ready to be me.
Yeah.
If I could go back and tell myself, I would have been like, go play soccer, you stupid sack of shit.
I would have been
because I missed those times. It was really good. I grew up having the most fun being on teams playing, and these kids probably did the same, and they did it at a more competitive level. So I had the ability to learn at a higher level. But
so you were athletic growing up,
I had always had a high metabolism from just being active. I was just a hyper kid. ADHD will do that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so you've basically been fit your entire life. For people, I guess we were talking about something totally different earlier, and I brought it to this point now, and I'm trying to take it back, but I guess I'm not going to be able to because my mind's not going to.
Bro, you got this.
My mind's like, what was going on?
Just continue. You got this. Ready?
Okay. Go. So you played soccer, you played basketball, any other sports?
Baseball a little bit. I was too much of a bitch because I would strike out because I didn't know how to read a pitch because wasn't really taught, I think.
Wasn't registering for you?
Yeah, it just, at the time things. And then I always played outfield. Yeah. So, now watching baseball, I'm like, damn, now I understand it.
You're like I could do that.
Cool to try,
No, yeah.
Yeah. But, live and learn different kind of things. If I ever want to, I can always go back and play. I don't have to be a professional athlete, but I can have a little bit of fun with
I think it would be fun to be in a league.
Yeah.
Like my parents did a bowling league when I was a kid.
Oh, I did bowling too.
I did bowling too.
Yeah.
Dude, bowling, I haven't been bowling in so long, but it would be so fun. Yeah. I'm very competitive.
It's funny when I show up in my shoes and ball and I'm like,
yes,
let's go.
It's funny because I had a ball custom made when I was a teenager and I was born a blonde, right? So I was born a blonde.
Where?
But this is my natural color. It changed. My mom's redhead. Okay. So weird. I was born a blonde, curly blonde hair. And then somewhere in puberty.
Fact check this.
Don't. No, I'm just kidding. But somewhere in puberty, and mind you, I went through a phase. I went through this emo phase where I thought I don't know, the world was ending. My parents were getting divorced, blah. So I dyed my hair a darker color at first, like a brown, and then black freshman year. That was not the look for me. Looked like Casper's sister. I'm not joking.
I know. It's weird. It's kind of weird.
Well, do you see how pale I am now, right?
I know. I can picture it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
Casper's friendly ghost.
I was. My hair was blonde and I dyed it. Never went back to being blonde. And for some reason over the years, now it's I have two different types of hair. So the top of my hair, the crown of my head, and then the bottom half of my hair that goes longer. And the top gets frizzy and curly. And then the bottom's wavy. And so it's just, my hair has totally changed. I don't know if anybody else has gone through that in their life where they were born with one type of hair and then, I don't know, but that's me. And yeah, my hair is now naturally, and I feel like I don't know if anybody feels this way, but I feel like there is tints of red in my hair. It's not very red, but it could be perceived as a reddish tint because you have nice hair, much better than mine. No, seriously. I love curly hair. Like, I love curly hair. My mom and my sister have curly hair, red, beautiful.
People ask me if it was a perm.
Honestly, but no, I can tell it's not. It's natural.
Did you get a perm? It's like, people do that?
Yes, they do.
People do that?
They do.
They still do that?
Yeah, but I feel like it's really damaging. So, okay.
No gag reflex. New nickname.
No comment. I plead the fifth.
Oh, suits.
We have to. I mean, you're never going to know.
You're welcome. Just kidding. Anywho, so I think growing up, being active, I had never been a low body fat percentage, and I've always probably had a diet that has never been what it is now. Like, I enjoy eating a more clean diet. I enjoy being more active and being more lean and having more energy for things.
Absolutely.
And before, like, growing up as a kid too, I was never fed, like, you know,
Whole Foods?
like, yeah, like, I guess Whole Foods versus, you know, like Winco, you know, having some cereal in the morning and, you know, whatever lunch high school provides you with. And then, you know, coming home to dinner is a good dinner.
I feel like I got a mixture of
chicken, veggies, and, you know, potatoes.
I feel like I had like good square meals in terms of like, not so much breakfast, but like, cause I would go to school and eat breakfast sometimes, or I would eat like on the way to school, but it wasn't always like the healthiest options. When I was out on my own, like we had a snack shack, and like, you know, you have like the liquor stores on the way to school, the 7-Elevens, the whatever. Yeah. And I definitely did eat like chips and junk food as a kid.
I remember like literally stopping off at like the corner store because I would skateboard home and just get a bag of chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. That's right. Through high school, I literally skateboarded like everywhere. That's why I had this tattoo.
Turn this way. You're going to have to like rotate. There you go. Okay. So it's a hand holding a rose.
Yeah, it's the bottom of my favorite deck.
Oh, that's dope.
I think it's in storage right now. I think it's in storage.
You have a storage too?
Yeah.
Dude, Daryl's mini storage.
Yeah, there's a
taking
while.
My money every month.
Pay every 3 months, man. I'm telling you, pay every 3 months or pay every year. It's going to be smarter and better, because unless you like watching that money just kind of just swipe away, just pay it once and then just like kind of just remind yourself next year to like do the same thing. I know it's just an investment, but like, look, is your shit going anywhere? No. In fact, you probably had more stuff now in there.
I mean,
the only reason why
temporarily there, it's not my stuff.
I mean, I only had mine because I wasn't living anywhere. So all my stuff that I had.
But you are now.
Yeah, but I don't need it all. And I don't want it all. What do I need? My Christmas stuff in here? I don't have enough storage, right?
True.
Yeah.
Fair.
But I do want to have a Christmas tree when Christmas is here. And you will see one on the podcast when it's Christmas time, baby.
Where do you put your Christmas tree?
No clue.
I feel like in this corner.
Last year.
That's where it belongs.
Last year, actually, it was right here.
In front of a window.
Because the couch was here, and then the TV was right here.
Oh.
This year, I have no
I feel like it would go in that corner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It would be nice in the window.
Probably, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right there in that corner, yeah. Because it's out of the way, too.
Yeah.
And then you could stack presents.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And all the extra stuff, like the decorations, they can.
Yeah, I'm really glad the way the apartment has kind of came into play.
No,
I mean, the studio.
It's dope. No, it's dope.
I like it.
Honestly, I like how it's open, like right when you walk in.
Yeah. No, I hate cramped. You know.
No, same.
Yeah.
That's why I like my club.
Mm.
It's open. It's like wide open. That's why I don't really care for like the other. I like Fort's open as well, but
as open as it can be.
Yeah. No, it is, and especially with the upstairs, you guys have a lot of space up there.
Oh yeah. That was one thing that we were trying to work on too, because to utilize that space too.
Yeah, I feel
as efficient.
You guys have like
clean
offices up there, don't you? Like upstairs, like there's like, okay, there's like I know that there's rooms upstairs. Like,
are you talking about the yoga room?
Camp room, yeah. Like no, not that little room.
It used to be like a
Zumba?
spin room. Yeah, a spin room actually.
So you go upstairs. Like okay, so there's boot camp, and then there's like a stairwell, right, kind of by boot camp, and you go upstairs, and there's like rooms up there.
There's one room, and that's for storage.
I took a picture up there when I was a manager. They like set up a whole like thing.
Oh, the spin classroom. Okay, got it.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
are you talking about the room, the wood floor next to the break room?
No, that's the bamboo room.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I'm confused.
Yeah, that's a bamboo room, and then the one that you're going up to, that one's like the yoga room, but it used to be a spin room.
Okay.
And they had the Valley Fitness backdrop. Yeah, I watched you guys take those pictures.
You did.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, I felt so disturbed. I was like, wow.
Why?
Don't even ask me.
You.
I know.
At what?
Not important. And by the way, still don't even have my face on the wall.
At Valley?
No, at 4. I don't care about Valley.
Okay.
As a trainer.
Did they have that shit on the wall?
Yes.
All the trainers?
Breeze was, yes.
Are you fucking kidding me? Where's my picture on the wall? Just kidding.
You don't have one?
No, we don't have no fucking walls. Nobody cares about us. It's sad, but it's true.
Let me see if I can show you. Well, because they posted. Okay. Nope. Whatever you're doing, don't do it again.
Do you think that my voice is okay enough to sing? Earlier I was yelling and I was actually sounding okay. That was good. Oh my God. I saw that post.
Well, I have that same
Adorable.
picture that has a bio to it that you should all definitely read. Yeah, but then it's still not on the wall. Still not on the wall.
At least you'll get on the wall before me.
It better be on the wall. Get on the wall.
Okay, so my ex just texted me, and I think he's coming to Fresno to pick up his stuff out of my storage. Right?
The universe at work here right now.
Hearing us talk.
Right now. All right, Tiff. The reason why we came here, though, is we came here to ask you this one vital question.
Right.
Given the opportunity, anything in the world, what would you want to do? Don't say you're doing it now.
No. Okay, so there's 2 answers to that question because the childhood dream that I had was becoming a singer, obviously. And I would still pursue that. Yeah, right? I
feel like that's not even remotely even close to being a dead thing because so far all I've heard you is sing and I'm just like, this girl's gonna make it.
Oh, no. I mean, singing is something I'm passionate about, but after COVID, I feel like I realized how important health is and getting back into coaching or getting into coaching from COVID and gaining weight and going through this whole wind whirl of a journey that I went through. I think that I put singing away for a while because I realized that I needed to find myself and not just find myself as a singer or as anything, but just find myself meaning where am I physically, spiritually, mentally, and that had nothing to do with singing. I mean, obviously.
So let me ask you this. During all this, you were told, write your thoughts down.
Right.
Are these thoughts written down? All these thoughts, they were written down. Did you take that advice and write your thoughts down? And
yeah. I mean,
in journal?
I have multiple journals. I have a work journal. I have a personal journal.
You know your lyrics are right there.
Which lyrics?
To your music.
Oh, in my journals. In my journals.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Story of you.
Yeah.
That's how every good artist starts.
I find myself having a hard time writing music sometimes, but I definitely have. I've written not just music, but short stories and things like that. I don't know, can be creative in different ways. But as far as music goes, let's go Valley. I do feel that's still an open chapter for me. I can sing, and that's just the thing is I put singing away for a moment, but it's not I can't just pick it right back up, so
I think it'll come back around.
Oh,
I
no,
think it's meant to be
just
there.
last night singing and going out and having a good time, that brought me so much like joy and energy and just a positive feeling. Like I was planning on calling out of work today, and I woke up feeling just great after the night that I had, and was like, fresh as fucking day, dude. You know, so like I feel like it was hard too with COVID. Like COVID stopped a lot of things. So I went from singing like prior to COVID, and even after during COVID, like they had outdoor karaoke. I was doing that. But
it's interesting. I feel like COVID was good and bad. Because
yes,
I feel like
COVID
gave people the ability to stop and literally stop. Like you didn't have to go to work. You didn't have to do the things. Yeah, you had to spend time with the people that you lived with, and you couldn't get out of your fucking house.
No.
So why don't you stop bitching and complaining and accept and be happy with what you have?
Right.
And that was COVID.
Yeah.
And that was COVID.
No, literally, you have COVID. I mean, it was definitely a hard thing for me because I feel like I just gave up overall. Like I was on a good regimen. I was trying my best. Obviously, at that point, I wasn't as educated as I am now, or dedicated, or whatever word you want to use. But like COVID, I just kind of let go. I stopped caring. I stopped dieting. I started drinking. I, like everybody else, or most people in the world, you know, you got all this
Becomes
money.
alcoholics.
Yeah. Waking up and drinking the drink for the night before, that kind of stuff. And so
I have no idea what you're talking about.
no, yeah, I never did that, not once. But anyway, so coming around from that and like coming out of it, music and singing wasn't even it. It was like, how do I get back to being me? Like I lost myself in that process. And going back to the gym, Shannon coaching me deciding like, okay, I got to do this, and this time I got to be serious. I like kind of let go of other outside job like opportunities, like through like food industry, or I used to do two things at once. Like I would work at a restaurant cooking, and then I would coach, you know, but now I had the opportunity to become like a full-time coach. And
Damn, you used to cook too?
Yeah. So
she left that out.
No, yeah. So yeah, Mediterranean and like, yeah.
Dude, my first restaurant job was literally at a Mediterranean restaurant too.
I was just the person in the kitchen basically.
Yeah, I cooked while I was in the dish pit, and then I started prepping, and then I started cooking, and then I became a server.
Dude, that food is so good. So
I told my dad I was craving it. Oh no, it's gonna die again.
No.
It's okay. We're getting there.
I know. So basically, damn, you can't get me off my story and my track. COVID and getting out of it, and yes, getting back to the gym, I decided to make fitness my career, you know? Mm-hmm. And for my whole entire 20s, I was like wondering, like, what is my purpose? Why am I here? My parents are very proud people, right? And so I kind of was raised like, you do something, you give your all, you become the best, or you try to be. And so that's what I applied to everything that I did, including singing, you know? And when I went to The Voice, and yeah, I know, right? Your face. So The Voice, you guys, it's not like what you think it is. There's preliminary rounds. You don't just go straight to the show, okay? You don't just get on TV. It doesn't work that easy. You have to like audition to be on TV. So basically, I auditioned at Morongo Casino, which was down south, kind of inland empire in the desert. My aunt drugged me. My
mom has a place there too. I know exactly where that casino is.
Yeah. So when I was losing my weight and like living in Corona with my aunt, when my ex-husband was in the military, that's when she, like, we were just becoming so close. We already were. She's like another mom to me, or like a sister, or like the cool aunt. And basically she was like, she showed me the news at like, it was like 6 a.m. She's like, Tiffany, come out here. So I go out there, and the news is on, and it's like, The Voice is having auditions at the Morongo Casino. And my aunt's like, we're going. And I was like, what? She's like, no, we're going and you're auditioning. So we drove. We went to the Morongo Casino, waited in a line. I auditioned, and I got a golden ticket to go to LA. So then I go to LA the following weekend. It's a whole like thing with two of my girlfriends, and I go Saturday. They call me back for Sunday. Unfortunately, on Sunday, I was in a audition where there's like they were cutting it down. There was like rounds to this shit. So it was like we were cattle being herded and you get cut. And then if you get cut, well, better luck next time. But I went to a portion where there's 4 people in your group and each of you sing a song and basically only one person gets kept. Oh. I know, cutthroat. So we all went. These 3 people around me, I was like, each one that went, I was like, and of course I was first. So I went and I'm like, I thought I did pretty good, right? I'm like, okay, yeah, like I'm confident. Next person goes, I'm like, oh God, okay. And then third person's going and I'm like, what the this person? Last person goes and I'm like crying, like, what the and I got cut. And so after that, I was 19 years old.
Oh, come on.
It's okay. 19 years old, devastated, took the wind out of my sail, and I was like, I'm going to focus on something else. And that's where I didn't know where I was going at that point because I hadn't found fitness. Wasn't with anybody, single, overweight, insecure. But slowly I ended up meeting my ex-husband and like my path started becoming created through fitness after we had gotten together. My aunt helped me kind of like realize that I wasn't happy with myself. And then I realized that like I needed to work on myself and fix the things I didn't like. So that's where eating right and working out happened. And then going through that, coming back to Fresno, him and I only lasted 3 months. We moved back after a year of him getting medically separated. I lost some weight, like 45, 50 pounds, came back to Fresno to lose an additional 40. And the more and more I went to the gym, the more and more that I started like focusing on myself and being the person I wanted to become, like the Coach Tiff or the me. He wasn't like cool with that. Also, mind you, he likes bigger women, thicker women. His family, all of his family's like bigger. So come to find out, he's a,
Chubby chaser?
Oh yeah. BBW or whatever that's called.
Big body woman?
Yeah.
I don't Google it all the time.
Big body women or whatever the fuck. Yeah. So, and we just grew apart. Like that's the only other relationship in my life where he did send nudes to a girl and that's a whole thing and doesn't matter regardless, but he never really did me dirty besides that, which these days it's nothing. But we just grew apart. I was 21. He was like 23 or 24. He was trying to get me pregnant. I was like, bro, I just got fit. Leave me alone. I'm trying to maintain that. But after that, life went spiraling downward and basically abusive relationships, not good stuff, and drug use, cocaine, bad shit. Sorry guys, sorry mom, sorry everybody who knows me, and if you see this, I'm like, if anybody sees this, and
the camera died, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Thank God. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I said that. Okay.
No, we're gonna include this.
Are we?
Yeah, this is the outro. Yeah.
Cocaine. Oh, cocaine, so good.
I know. It's okay. No one can ever judge you. You are who you are, and it's amazing.
I mean,
I think both of these paths will take you to your journey that you're meant to be, and I think it'll be pretty interesting because, for one, you sound like you're a good singer.
Thanks.
If you refine that talent, everything can be worked on, especially you've seen through your fitness life, like things can be worked on, just like your voice, your body, can get into shape and improved. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, all the time.
Which is I'm trying to work on as well. My voice.
I got you. Honestly, my voice is like kind of up right now, but like I'm telling you, like it's amazing.
But I gotta put this camera back to charge because you definitely have something to sign. So guys, I just want to let you guys know, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you ever want to be on the show, guys, you just gotta say what's up. Just say what's up.
Honestly, it's been a liberating experience this far.
Good. I'm so glad. We're gonna put Coach Tiff's at in the description below, actually. So check her out and stay active, guys. Tiff, do you have any last words?
I echo that, and try to eat more whole foods, drink water, and get some rest. Literally the only things that matter, but for your health and for your well-being and feeling good. Besides that, party and rage.
Yeah. 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Drink on the weekends to forget.
Therapy. You know what I realized? I'm sorry, real quick before we go. You know, people like us, we're like trauma bonded. So basically we go through working and grinding it out and all this shit, right? And we kind of bond on the fact that we're like going through the same shit, that we have to grind it out, and like life's kind of rough, right? But trauma bonds are for life.
And that is what Shit Gigs and Topics is all about.
Amen.
Amen. Good night.